welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning. We are doing some morning Reiki or mid-afternoon Reiki, and we're going to be doing it with Ricki. They're sending me an invite, so we're going to see how this works. There we go.
You're good. There we are. That works.
Hi, Nemi.
Hello.
We are doing a dual live this morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm also well. Now that we figured that out.
We finally got it, so I'm not in the corner.
Literally, I was like, hold on, how do we fix that?
Put baby in the corner. I'll just sit in the corner.
Literally. I was like, I want you to be like on the full screen with me, not just like the tiny corner.
Right. Marie is making maple syrup today. That sounds delicious.
That does sound really good.
Thank you all for joining in. We are doing a dual live with Reiki Ricki today.
Hello, this is Carolyn, one of my favorite Reiki healers.
You and Ricki is one of mine as well. We follow each other, mod for each other.
Literally. Yes, we're doing a dual live. Isn't that cool?
Nemi, I'm so glad you got to make this one. Thank you for the butterflies, Nora.
I'm going to use some blue calcite for anxiety at the moment.
Okay. I think I'm going to pair that with selenite, bring in like a really nice, calm, joyous feeling.
There we go.
So
Thank you guys for following.
We've never done a dual live before, so we're just experimenting.
We really are.
And if you don't know what Reiki is, this is the channeling of life force energy. Super gentle. You may feel warmth and tingling. Just accept the energy flow and it will start flowing.
Definitely. Kit Kat says that we are a powerhouse, and I have to agree.
Oh, I definitely agree. I feel like I'm really working on some people's minds right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of negative thoughts going on. That's why I'm working on the anxiety, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to pluck some thoughts out here. Lauren made it in. How are you? One thing I wish that they had about dual lives is that you could see the chat collectively.
Yeah, me too. It'd be really nice.
Nemi said this will be great for a hangover. Awesome.
Definitely. Thank you for the mate tea. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. And the dinosaur? That's adorable.
Is it a tiny diny? I love the little.
It is a tiny diny. I love that.
Nemi, I think it's your head I'm feeling a lot too, so we're definitely working there. Oh, Lauren. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're okay now, though. I did get your email. I'll email you back, by the way, too.
Okay, I'm going to add in a seashell while we're at it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Me too. This one is basically very good for the same thing that a rose quartz would be.
Really?
Yes, unconditional loving energy.
I actually just got some seashells in an order from Twitchy. She makes wands.
Oh, nice.
It's a wand with some seashells on it, and she sent some.
I love that. If you tell me what kind, I'll send you my list of what they can do later.
Oh, yes, definitely. I don't remember all of them. I'll have to go back and look, but I think there's like 4 different kinds.
Thank you for sharing the live. Yes. There's currently a crow yelling at me.
Thank you all for liking and sharing and joining.
Welcome in.
Oh, good Lord. I'm glad it's not as bad. I think we've gotten over the worst part. Good. I think I'm going to bring in some black kyanite for the head.
Oh. Thank you for all the roses. I'm going to go ahead and actually use hematite now for balancing mind, body, and spirit.
Ooh, that's a great combination. Thank you for the roses, Nora.
I'm feeling like energy in between the solar plexus and the heart chakra right now, and I'm not sure how that feels, but it's very strange.
Yeah, I feel some strangeness there now that you mention it, but I'm feeling a lot of head.
Yeah.
issues here too. So I'm scratching you guys with the black kyanite. Very gently though.
Yeah. Welcome in.
Oh, Lauren said stomach might be her. She has pain meds and antibiotics right now. Oof.
Oh. Hopefully this helps a little bit. Now I kind of want to add in yellow jasper for stomach issues and digestion.
Oh, thank you, Nora.
Yes, we are, Kiki. Hello. We're doing a surprise dual live. We decided not to tell you guys because we wanted it to be a bit of a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
We thought that you guys who were actually able to catch the live would be really excited about it.
Yes, the Sunday reset.
Yeah.
I'm really scratching those minds. So if you're feeling the scratching, that's me up there. Let's get rid of those stressful thoughts.
Yeah, I was feeling a lot of stomach issues, so I decided to go for yellow jasper because, yeah, someone might be. This is really funny, but not. And I'm sorry if you're going through this. I literally picked up on morning sickness, so someone might be pregnant in the chat, and I don't know who. But I hope you feel better.
That's great.
I was just like, at first I was like nausea, and then I was like, no, it's morning sickness. Very specific. Thank you for following.
So if you think that's you, maybe you should check that out. If you don't know that.
Literally. Well, I hope that this helps. Well, there's general nausea too, and like someone might have a bladder infection.
Ooh.
It seems like. Yeah.
We will definitely send Reiki through that entire body for all of that.
Yeah. I was like, hold on.
Thank you all for joining. We are doing a dual live
Welcome in.
session. We are just experimenting, so just enjoy the energy. Just consent to that energy flow. And if you're new, say hello in both chats.
Welcome in, you guys. I hope everyone is doing well today. Still feeling a lot of that anxiety. I'm going to go ahead and add in Howlite.
I'm feeling a bit of a pit in my stomach here.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to use Howlite, and then I'm also going to use Moss Agate.
I think I'm going to gently come behind there and scrape with the black kyanite. See if it lets that energy in better.
I'm having a very weird throbbing sensation in my ear, so I'm not sure what that's about.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this? It's like someone's just going to my ear. I'm like, what is this? Okay.
Lauren said this is so strong in a good way. Good.
I'm glad it's in a good way. I was worried. I was like, how do I turn it down a little bit? Also, it's Archangel Michael's number on the clock here. Yay. I don't want to say the number because it triggers some people.
Yeah. It's very interesting picking up on both energies in both lives. It's like you're kind of in a crowd of people and they're all like talking at once.
Honestly. They want me to use Black Obsidian, but I feel like we're still experiencing some anxiety, so I want to keep focusing on this. But I'm going to put down the Howlite and just use the agate.
Yeah. I feel like the kyanite has helped open some of that like opened like a portal almost, like spread the anxiety so those gentler stones can come in.
Which makes sense.
Oh, I'm so sorry it's been rough. I'm glad you're here. Enjoy this. For some of us, it's early morning. For some of us, it's like now turning into afternoon. Just enjoy this live. Yeah, Lauren, me too. I wish we could just see everyone's chat collectively. That would be nice.
Honestly. We both have powerful but gentle energy.
Yes.
I'm always worried I go overboard with mine.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm glad. I never want to make anyone uncomfortable, and I'm always a little bit worried about it.
Yeah. No, I think your energy's perfect.
Thank you. Thank you, Kiki. I'm glad.
Thank you all for joining, sharing, and following. Thank you for being here and doing something for yourself this morning.
Thank you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use that black obsidian. It's a giant chunk. So.
You know what's weird is I instantly feel like I should move to something more gentler on my side since you have that.
Which makes sense. The stress and anxiety is like bubbling up quite a bit, and I'm not sure what exactly it is.
I'm going to bring in rose quartz to bring in some soft, loving feelings to support.
Cool.
And what's strange is I really like obsidian with rose quartz.
It's a great combination. It's not you this time. Well, that's good. Thank you for the compliment. I actually really do like this shirt.
Oh, we both wear black today. I wear black every day though. What the last?
It's funny because I wear black a lot more than in like person than I do when I'm on lives. Because usually when you guys catch me, I'm in my pajamas or like just a giant sweater. And I'm like, I'm being lazy today. I'm tired. But I'm actually completely booked up today, so I'm gonna be busy the entire day.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not complaining. It's a good thing.
I thought about wearing my little like cheetah print robe, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna keep it consistent. Wear what I normally wear.
Valid. I thought about wearing my sweater, my typical one that's black and brown, so it's still black, but then I have my sun lamp on because of my plants, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna die of heat. So
That's too funny.
literally.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for doing something for yourself this morning and receiving this Reiki energy.
So I'm going to be switching to another type of quartz. We're going to use smoky quartz for lifting anxiety and depression. Oh, that's a nice combination.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'm going to stick with the rose here.
I'm in my PJs all the time too, outside of work. I get home, I immediately change. I'm like, yep, I'm comfy now, and I'm going to stay like this for until I have no other option.
I work in my pajamas, so like the ones I woke up in, I work in and then I change again to go back to bed.
Me too. I work in an office, so I have to wear like actual professional-ish clothing when I leave the house. But when I'm doing my Reiki and other stuff, pure PJs all the time. It's just more comfy. Right. It really does. Working in pajamas sounds like a dream.
It is. I'm feeling some stuff wanting to come up in the heart here, so if you're starting to feel that pressure, just breathe through it.
Yeah. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and add in some Vivianite, and if you end up feeling like you're going to want to cry, feel free. You're safe. It's okay.
Yes. Reiki brings up a lot of emotions, and that is exactly what it's meant to do. Just let them out. Lauren said Carhartt sweatshirt, t-shirt, sweatpants 24/7. Yes.
Literally. I love Taurus. Oh my goodness. I'm a Cancer sun and a Cap moon and rising, so I also like to be a homebody, but I'm also a workaholic.
Mm-hmm.
No in between. Some of you may need to take some deep breaths. I'm feeling a little bit more pressure going up into the throat.
Mm-hmm. Yes, deep breathing here. It feels like something big is coming up for someone. There's like so much pressure
Yeah.
right here, and I feel it rising.
One thing I love about Vivianite is it works through breaking down any old patterns, especially within the heart space. It's very good at healing that spot.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to keep using the Vivianite, but I'm going to go ahead and use another type of shell. Oyster shell, but it's also with barnacle. So this one's good for processing grief.
I think I want to move to, you said it this morning, throat work. I think I'm going
Yeah,
to move to blue kyanite with this,
gotcha.
help this come out. I feel like some people are needing some help with expressing
Definitely
their
self-expression.
feelings. Yes. So, like the black kyanite, this will be kind of scratchy, but in a good way. Help pull that gunk out.
In a moment, I'm also going to be moving to the sacral. Oh, okay. For confidently expressing yourself from a place of passion. That's why they want me to move to the sacral. I'm like, hold on. This reminds you of the SNL skit with the ladies from the Christmas recipes. You want to do a cooking show with me, Carolyn?
I can barely cook. I can barely cook.
I can follow a recipe. Kind of.
I really hate cooking. One of my dreams is to have a personal chef. Just make meals for the week for me. I'm good.
Thank you for following. I can help people with deity work, yeah. Loki is my patron. Yeah.
Oh, sweet baby, I am so sorry. I'm glad you're here. We're definitely supporting your grief. Reiki and will hold you for sure. I am so sorry. Simo said my dream is a personal driver. I don't really care for driving either. I realize.
Yeah. I still don't have my driver's license, and it kind of feels ridiculous to say that at the age of 25, but yeah.
I just get bored. I'm like, are we there yet? Why is this drive taking a million hours? Even if I'm the one driving, I'm just like over it.
Honestly. Oh, so when you're first wanting to get into deity work, the best thing to start with is just researching that deity. You can set up a little space for them. You could put a candle, crystals if you want to, and then just like an image of them to depict them. You don't necessarily have to have a statue. You could literally draw a little image of them and be like, oh, here you go. Like, for the longest time, I didn't have any picture of Loki on his altar. I finally have a statue of him, but like I just had a candle with his sigil drawn on it. But the best way to start, I'm feeling a lot of heart pressure, is just to start with research and learning about their mythology and what they can help you with. And then ways of communicating. So, tarot, oracles. If you have clear abilities, you can start with learning with those too. But always do deity confirmations when you're first reaching out to someone as well and see if they want to work with you. And then ask, after learning their mythology, ask questions about their mythology. And if you get any answer that even seems slightly off or different, it's not them.
Mm-hmm.
Vanished.
I've noticed when deities come through for me, it'll just be like the most random point in the day and their name will come through. And I'm like, are you calling to me? Let's find out.
Oh my goodness. So I have psychic dreams. And they randomly just pop in. I've had a few of them literally just send me messages, and I'm like, why are you here? And they're just like, oh, just to give you this message, bye. I'm like, okay. I had a dream about Dionysus the other day. Um, there was some kind of really, really strange musical. Um, and then there was me burning ham as an offering to him in the dream, and I'm like, what is this? Um, it they're so strange. And Archangel Michael sends some really vivid, strange, terrifying dreams, but that's okay. Uh,
Hello, thank you for consenting. Just sit back and enjoy this
yeah,
Reiki.
if you have any specific questions about deity work, or you have any questions on where to get started, or you need help, go ahead and give me a shoot me a message on Instagram. My DMs are open over there. Um, I've helped people connect to the angels over there plenty of times too. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety right now. Okay, hold on. Where's my petrified wood? There it is.
I know you said you were wanting to move down into the lower chakras, and I was feeling
Yeah.
sunstone.
Yeah, that's actually what I was going to use for the sacral.
I think I'm going to go ahead and go down there while you're with the petrified wood.
Gotcha. I can feel the anxiety lifting a little bit already just from this, so I'm going to go ahead and stay with this for a little bit.
And you may feel some burning really start to increase in the lower half of your body.
If we want to get real toasty, I'll add in my sunstone too.
Oh, that would be super toasty. Oh, awesome, Noir. I'm glad this feels good.
Thank you for following.
The sunstone always, like, literally punches me in the sacral.
Double sunstone. If you guys want to try it, it might be a little intense.
It might get real hot. Like, my lower back is just radiating heat now.
Daisy, they could be. I already have a suspicion just based off of that, and it's really funny you said that because I actually felt their energy pop in a second ago. But I can't say for sure that it is a deity. Sometimes it's just physical. They're just like, hey, animals, here you go. But yeah. You could always get a deity confirmation if you wanted to see what deities are working out for you. I do offer them on my shop, but I only do readings on the weekends now. So you guys will have to wait for either Saturday or Sunday, and then you'll receive it then. But if you guys are open to that idea, they're $15. I forgot that we have to change it to cookies.
Oh, yes. They also said fire it up and bring on the heat on my side, too.
Hey, I mean, I have 2 things of sunstone over here, so.
It's very warm, but in a good way. Very relaxing. It's melting a lot of things.
Definitely.
And thank you all again for joining and being here and doing something for yourself this morning. We've never done a dual live before, so we're just kind of experimenting.
It's Sunday here. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just had a panic attack. It's like, wait, is it Sunday?
It's Sunday. Okay, so I'm being called to use another one of my shells, but he's a big boy, so give me a second. Ugh. Grab him with this hand. He's a beauty, though.
Thank you for being here. You can definitely feel the double effect. Yes, that's awesome. And I'm just bringing my sunstone straight up the chakras, bringing some sunniness in all of them. Noir, you're a master. Awesome.
So I'm switching from sunstone to Lumerian quartz.
Ooh, very high vibe.
Yeah. Everyone take some deep breaths if you're feeling some pressure. I'm going to go ahead and start utilizing some water energy, so you might start feeling like you're on a beach with the sunstone.
I feel that Lumerian was like increasing the sunniness in all of the chakras with the sun.
Yeah, it's working its way up, which I really like. Lumerian quartz is good for higher self communication, healing of the chakras, alignment of the chakras, higher self connection. Sunstone is good for a lot of other things too. Solar energy, so solar plexus and sacral energy, passionate energy, self loving energy, in my personal opinion. It's good for, I think, the digestive system,
Mm.
and then it has a bunch of other properties that I'm just spacing on.
I feel like when you're needing like that roaring confidence, like Sunstone,
Honestly,
Norse
when I
creeping, yes.
communicate with Loki,
I feel like they're mixing very nicely. It feels like a spiral inside of the body of both energies now.
Someone said the word reflect, and immediately I thought of moonstone, but I only have peach moonstone.
That's what I have too. I have peach.
Yeah, I need to get the normal moonstone too.
Moonstones are just so dreamy.
They so are. I love them. Plus, they help with transitioning and change too.
Mm-hmm. I wore my peach moonstone bracelet like all the time when I got this job I'm at now to help transition.
Ooh, head rush. Okay. I went for bloodstone and immediately was like, whoa, all right.
I was like, what did you just do? I got a little nauseous for a second there,
Yeah,
but like in a good way.
yeah. I, ooh, brain function. Okay. Uh, body circulation, blood circulation. I was like, hold on.
Ooh. I feel like my dragon's blood, so not bloodstone, but dragon's blood would be a good pairing with this. Bring in a little bit of grounding with it.
That would be good.
See how that works. Like you said, it's funny you both have peach. Yes. Did I recommend the peach to you? I think I did.
I think you did. Funny enough, though, I didn't even buy it. I was gifted it, and I was like, wow, this is really nice. I didn't even know peach moonstone existed until like that time. I was like, well then.
Okay, this feels really good to me. I hope this feels good to you guys too. Bring in some of that grounding energy so the bloodstone can really like get in there and clear things and invigorate things. Because bloodstone just sends such a rush through me.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to give me like a literal head rush. I was like, I am dizzy. Okay.
Yes. Noir said this feels amazing. Yeah.
I'm gonna be a bit of a weirdo though and add in some amethyst for calming, but also pain relief.
That sounds good. You feel bubbles moving down to your stomach. It's pleasant. Yes, see, yes.
You
Bloodstone
have
is
to
very
too.
bubbly.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of activity in third eye and root. Ooh, noir. I love bloodstone as another kind of grounding stone. It feels so ancient, like the most ancient forest you could ever stumble upon. That is so full of magic and life.
Honestly. That's one of the reasons I like working with fossils too.
Mm-hmm. No way, you're Carolyn too? That is so cool. What is so funny, so I'm 32 now. In all my 32 years, I have never met as many Carolyns as I have now. This is crazy. And when I started this job I'm currently in, I was in the same training group as another Carolyn, and we would call ourselves Carolyn 1 or 2.
Oh my goodness.
But we could never decide who was 1 or 2 because we both thought of ourselves as number 2. It was so weird.
That is actually really funny because you would think it'd be the other way around where they both think that you were number one, but that's so
Yeah.
funny. If that was the case, I would have gone by age. And yeah, I can do something for helping with sore throats. With this one, I can use for helping with sore throat, but congestion I'll get into as well.
Mm.
I knew we were going to be doing throat energy and throat work today. I just didn't know exactly how far into it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel like lapis would be good for that too.
Lapis is a good one. The other day, I made a mistake on live trying to use sodalite and peacock ore together. It felt horrible.
Oh no. I've never tried that before.
Yeah, I thought that it'd be a good idea because we needed like extra throat work, and then I was like, oh,
Carolyn said we work nicely together. This is really special. Thank you.
I'm glad. People have said that we have similar energies, which I love.
Yeah, I think so. Miller says they love lapis and turquoise together. I've never tried that. I have both.
That sounds like a great combination.
Because normally when I use lapis, it's like to soothe my throat, not just like, verbal expression, but also soothing it, as well as like draining the sinuses.
Yeah. I usually, when it comes to congestion, just use Reiki, um, because I don't think I have a good crystal specifically for that, unless I'm for some reason being told Oralite, but I don't feel like that would be. I mean,
I mean,
maybe.
I'm sort of tuning in that it could, but it'd be very intense.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on. Oh, I just cleared your nose. That's good. Yeah, lapis is great for a lot of things, especially good for clear communication and higher self connection is what I want to hear or what I want to say.
I'm going to go ahead and bring in my lapis, focusing on like the sinuses here.
Cool. I'm feeling someone's cold, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a symbol real quick.
I just felt the pressure build between my nose and ears. You like green crystals for congestion? That's very cool.
That's enough of the bloodstone for now.
Oh, it does kind of, doesn't it? Like when I'm holding it like that, it looks sort of heart shaped.
That's cute. Oh no. Well, I'm glad that you're getting over it. Hopefully, you recover quickly and there's no side effects. Gotta love, but not really, COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really taken a lot and hurt a lot of people.
It really has. I'm gonna go ahead and add in lepidolite.
Oh, that's a good one. Should we do double lepidolite?
Oh, do you want to?
Oh, I have. Where's mine? Let me find it. There it is. See if I could maybe hold both of them in one hand.
I feel like a lot of congestion just got released, to the point where I almost got lightheaded again. But we're using lepidolite, so it's grounding. So I was like, this is weird.
It feels like there is a lot of intense like release with congestion, but then the lepidolite feels like a blanket. Like it's okay.
Yeah. Like you're being comforted with warm soup when you're sick.
Mm-hmm. My ears are burning. Who has the ear issues here? It's like
Okay.
burning right out. Thank you for the rose maiden.
Maybe it's from the congestion.
Yeah.
I'm also feeling a lot of allergies, like seasonal allergies.
Mm-hmm. I'm really picking up on somebody's ears here. It's intense.
Ellen said that's me. For
It's
the
you.
allergies or the ears? Allergies. Yeah. Thank you for following. Allergies, yeah. Did someone just stub their toe? I was like, hold on.
I think I'm going to hold one in each hand now. Getting a little bit of a hand cramp.
Ellen says one of their ears is being funny.
One ear, yes. Just feel a lot of heat releasing from it, so it's like letting all that junk out. My ears feel like they are breathing. It's M. It's M over here. Yes, we.
Oh.
This is so good for like releasing congestion up in the sinuses.
Well, Uncle, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Depression's not easy, especially when it's from basically a combination of illness and other things as well. Um, Make sure you're taking care of yourself, practice self-care, and make sure that you're being compassionate and understanding of yourself if you're not like being able to do everything all at once.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone deserves love and compassion.
Yes. Oh, I'm glad you feel your anxiety dissipating. Lapis is so good, or not lapis, but lepidolite is so good for that. And we have 2 lepidolites.
Yes, we do.
Every
Though
time I look at that bird, it's so funny. I love it.
I'm actually going to go ahead and start using desert rose as well.
I love desert rose.
Me too.
I don't have a piece in my working crystals. I have a piece in my personal, and I keep them separate because like my crystals for clients are like, these are for your clients, and my crystals for me are like, these are for you.
I have a few doubles that I end up using for just me, but a lot of the time I just use both and then I cleanse them regularly. So I do have a 12 by 13 piece of this that I can't lift very well.
That giant one.
Literally, I'm like, I don't use this, but it's here. It's sitting on my bookshelf because I had to move it because I have an entire shelf right next to me of herbs that I needed room for.
And thank Actually, you all for joining.
I'm glad this is soothing. All right, I'm going to be switching from lepidolite, and I think I'm going to go ahead and add in rose quartz.
That'd be nice. We could do double rose quartz now. I feel like the lapis has kind of done its thing that it needed to do.
Makes sense. All right. And rather than desert rose, I'm actually going to use some black kyanite for removing negative cords while I'm at it.
Mm-hmm. You know, I was picking up on obsidian a second ago, and I was like, I feel like that would be a good one to bring in.
I think we're switching to mental health now.
I think so. And it feels like we're going to go deep.
Yeah.
The rose quartz feels charged to shit. Thank you, Noir. This is such a sweet piece. It has amazing energy.
My rose quartz is a bit rough, but she's lovely.
Yes. Noir says they have obsidian in their hand right now. That's funny.
Obsidian is such a nice crystal.
I feel like just a few more moments here with these sweet little stones, and I feel like it's probably going to get kind of deep here in a minute.
Some of you might be getting the urge to cry now. Feel free to cry. It's safe. You're okay. Crying is a good way to release the negativity that's been keeping you like locked down. I think I just pulled a cord that was like really tucked in there.
I think on my side I'm going to keep the rose quartz and bring in the obsidian. So we'll still have double rose quartz, but then the stronger 2 black stones for going deeper.
Yeah.
So the obsidian may feel like it's literally like pulling things out, kind of like a rush of wind. So if you feel that, just breathe into it, lean into it. Rose quartz is supporting.
See, now I'm being told to switch from rose quartz to prehnite, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
That one's still really gentle too. It's really nice.
Yes. My hand is burning. Interesting.
Is it?
Yeah, like
then there's like a hand on your face. How do I get that off?
Okay, so what's showing up for you too is wanting me to make a background, but I guess I could just leave it as the weird background. It's just gonna look funky. It won't go away. So we're just gonna end up with this. It's fine.
I mean, it looks like a tapestry hanging back there still.
Yeah. So it's your right hand too? Okay, yeah. No, like my thumb specifically started burning. I'm like, what is this feeling? Yeah, I don't know how to take the filter off. I'm so bad with electronics.
Me too. I don't know why that was there, why it's wanting you to do it.
I don't know either. I've never had it pop up like that before. I was like, what is this?
Because mine's not asking me to do a filter, so I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a whole face behind you. Oh
I'm just gonna keep covering that and like it doesn't exist, okay?
That is too funny.
I saw something and I was like, what is that?
Oh, that's great. That is great.
Okay.
IQ said I thought it wanted me to click on her for promo. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. I don't know why that was there.
Yeah, it gave me a background. It keeps wanting to do this today and I don't like it either, but the only other option is like the weird hand on my face.
Yeah, that face behind you is kind of intense too.
It's really creepy. I mean, okay, we'll just like deal with my the hand on my face. Maybe if I like, I don't know how to use this.
Could it maybe?
Oh no, it's coming back.
I think it's that AI thing where it's generating based on what your background is.
Yeah. Maybe the enhance button.
Beats me.
Effect. Okay, wait. I think I figured it out.
There we go. Now there's no more hand.
Yay. Okay.
I'm glad we figured that out.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I've never messed with the filters on here when I'm on live. Yeah, it keeps tapping on my forehead. Yeah, we figured it out, guys. We did it.
We did it. I thought it was just something only I could see. I didn't know everybody could see it.
I thought that it was something only I could see and that you guys wouldn't see it. So honestly, same boat. I was just going to ignore it the entire time.
Sorry, everybody. We did not know.
Yeah. This is why communication's important. The fact that no one said anything the entire time makes me giggle.
That's great.
Secretly a tech genius.
You know,
yeah. I don't know what that was.
I don't either. You know what I just noticed? So we're working with these black stones that go deeper. I've been doing a lot of subconscious work lately, like working on people's subconsciouses so they break patterns. But all the laughing that we were doing felt like in the background this was really doing some hard work on others, but so it wouldn't be so intense.
Which makes sense. It was maybe it was just Loki messing with us. We needed a little bit of humor in that perfect moment.
Noir said I was too focused on the Reiki to say anything. That's awesome. If you were so focused on it, goal achieved.
Oh, you mentioned it? I did not see it at all. I'm so sorry. You're an actual IT genius. That's so funny. Oh my goodness.
We are not IT geniuses over here.
Oh, 100%. It took me a really long time to learn how to use my phone, and I was like, so funny story for you guys that you're gonna probably laugh at. By the way, I'm only 25, so keep that in mind. I recently got an iPhone like last year for the first time. I had always used Galaxy Android phones. I didn't know how to turn the notification sound off. And I told this one person after like 4 months of having this phone because I didn't know how to turn it off. I was like, I don't know what to do. He walked up. Can I take your phone for a second? I went, sure. He clicked a little switch on the side and it turned off. And I was like,
that's great.
This entire time. Oh my goodness.
So far, I am older. I'm in my 30s.
I'm so bad with electronics, but I've always been that way. When I was younger, I was a bit of an energy vampire to the point where I would suck the energy out of technology. So I broke electronics pretty much every single time.
Oh my God.
So I didn't do it. And I'm not one of those now because I know how to protect my energy now and like not do that.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness, it was bad.
You're turning 40 in May.
Welcome in.
Hey. Yeah, if someone can just show me what to do, then I can work it just fine. But I have a very short fuse with electronics, so I don't want to sit and read and have to figure it out. Like, just show me and I got it.
Honestly. All right. I'm going to go ahead and use Celestite, but I'm also getting called to use Green Jade. So as soon as I can get the Green Jade.
Yes, Noir. I think I'm going to stick here with the obsidian for a minute. I still feel like some things are coming up from deep within the subconscious, but it's not wanting you to get too into it, if that makes sense. It's just kind of working in the background.
Yeah. I'm glad that you made it in then.
Hang on, I'm going to call my dog. Lucy girl.
Thank you for following. feel like the green jade is a little bit too much, so I'm going to go ahead and use blue calcite again.
Lauren said she's getting to the point she's too old for electronics. Same.
For fertility, if you scroll down on my page, I actually do have a video for fertility assistance as well. But I hope that you were able to conceive soon.
I think carnelian is a good one for that too.
Honestly, I'm feeling a lot of sacral work all of a sudden too, which is really funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm using two very blue stones for higher self connection, but also high heart energy.
Yes, calcites are very cooling stones.
Yeah.
Lauren said she used to be really good with electronics, but they need to stop with the advancements.
Oh my goodness. I like the advancements. I'm just bad at using them.
Yeah.
But I'm the same way with like what do you call it? You guys are gonna probably laugh at this. It's like child lingo, like the generational like things that they pick up on. Like kids nowadays are saying Riz and things like that, and I'm like, what?
What's Riz?
Apparently it's like being good at hitting on people.
Okay.
I don't know the term that we would have used. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Higher selves can have names. Sometimes you can choose the name for yourself, but sometimes your soul name comes through depending on who you are and like everything. I try to avoid that topic for personal reasons.
Same Noir. I feel like an older soul too. Oh, Riz is short for charisma. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh,
Where did that come from?
that's what they meant. They put charisma and then Riz in a thing, and I was like, oh, that's what it means. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ah, fair.
Well, that
You
makes
had
sense.
no idea. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm in my 40s. I'm only 25. I'm sitting here like, I don't understand what these kids are talking about.
I still feel like so much is coming through in the chest. This is
Honestly. So I'm going to stay with blue calcite for anxiety and stress relief, but I'm going back to Vivianite to help break apart any old patterns within the heart space.
And I think I want to switch the obsidian to black kyanite because it's like that little broom that helps sweep things out.
With Athena? Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm that old, but if like someone were to come up to me and say Riz, I'd be like, what? But now that I know it's short for charisma, I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. There was this one time when I used to work at my old job. This kid, and like for the record, it was a 21 plus shop. I won't go. You probably already know, just by me saying that. This kid walked up to me and had the, quite frankly, the audacity to do that thing where they like put their arm above you and they're like, "Hi," and I'm like, "This like child, where's your mother?"
I know I am short, but I am a full adult.
Like literally, I'm like 10 years older than you. Leave me alone. That's an exaggeration, obviously, because you had to be 21 to get in there. But like, oh my goodness, he was like a child. He looked like he was maybe 17. I was like,
No, I feel the same too. Sometimes I feel younger and older than I am simultaneously, depending on the topic. Like when it comes to the cool lingo and the cool new artists, I feel a million years old. Like, I don't know who you're talking about.
I think it depends on who I'm around, to be honest. Have you tried doing divination, like tarot or oracle?
Are you asking someone on your side?
Yes. Someone's trying to communicate with Athena, and they asked me what they can do, and I'm just like, you can try those. Tarot, yeah. So you can specifically ask her questions. Be like, hey, what are you here for? What can I help you with, etc. Probably more like, what can she help you with? But yeah. For the record, Mads, I wouldn't be signing contracts with anyone for any reason. That's a good way of getting yourself in trouble. So directly refuse that. next time someone on the non-physical does anything with signing your name, don't do it. That is my only recommendation. That is
I
a
might,
bad idea.
I might freak you out a little bit, but I did this under the guidance of my mentor. So we were inside of this place together. I have signed a contract, but again, that was under the guidance of someone very, very experienced who was with me.
I have made mistakes in the past as well, and
So,
you know, it's all an experience, and obviously your spirit guides and ancestors will protect you.
mm,
Um, but it's better to be safe than sorry,
yes,
because I've gotten myself into some trouble. Um, yeah,
I never would have done that without this other person being there with me. So, if you're alone and you're newer to it, like Ricky was saying, I would probably shy away from that.
I'm just like, yeah, no, don't be like me. Don't make
don't,
those mistakes.
don't just jump in and start signing things.
Yeah. My thing was, I overly put too much trust into them. I had a very Christian mindset at the beginning of my practice, not
Mm,
in the concept of like I believed in the. I mean, I believe in all deities, but um, I had a very much a they wouldn't lie to me, they wouldn't trick me, they love me, they appreciate, like they're here for me. No, they will teach you a lesson. They will. Um, so you always use your discernment. Mine was not very good at the time. Better to be careful, especially when you're first starting. But when you have experience and you know what you're doing, yeah. But we all make mistakes. We all do things and then grow from them, and that's the important part.
I would say, unless you're ready for like your world to be like literally turned upside down, probably hold off a little bit until you have more experience.
100%.
So true, Noir. Yes.
So, if you're starting out with Reiki, you said that you have Reiki 1 and 2, so you can do the Reiki healing,
Mm-hmm.
and you're feeling sad, I would focus your Reiki healing with the idea of self love and compassion. If you have smoky quartz, I would work with that crystal. Black obsidian might be good as well for you.
Oh, how about blue chalcedony? That's really good
That
for
one's a good one too.
like any traumas that you need to bring up and look at and heal. It's very supportive. It feels like a fuzzy blanket.
Honestly. All right.
I feel like I'm still just doing a little bit of strumming in the heart, like strumming with the black kyanite.
I'm focusing more on the physical now. Um, I'm feeling a lot with nausea again, but also I'm focusing on pain relief.
Yes, I do plan to hold Reiki training so that you can actually become, Reiki attuned under me. But I think that will be later in the year.
I'm gonna go ahead and use some sunstone for the stomach area.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, I felt a lot of nausea come up, and I was like, hold on.
I'm still feeling like I'm in the subconscious, but again, like, you don't have to be super involved in this. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
like
just background.
I'm feeling the work in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Um, kind of basically like subconscious work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it feels like this is just very gentle, where you don't have to go through the emotions. I'm just in the background here.
Carolyn, do you remember what the name of the Archangel of Beauty is?
No, I don't. Do you feel like
I
they're here?
Yeah, I just started picking up on her energy, and I'm like, hold on. I feel bad that I can't remember. I'm literally studying them.
I can't remember either.
I have an entire book over there, but I'm not getting up to get it. I am not sure, but I think she might be chiming in to help with inner beauty. So, like,
Well, I'm not sure.
focus. Yeah. Oh. Seeing the beauty within. Okay. Yeah. I was like, hold on, I can't remember her name. I'm thinking of like all of them. I'm like, what's the list of names?
Ooh, I just got chills. Okay,
Yeah.
why she's here, why she's here. She's helping in the subconscious. Whew, she's bringing out the
Joe
beauty.
Feel, thank you.
Oh, Noir just said it too.
Yeah. The real Mando mom just told me. I was like, hold on, I know her, but I don't remember her name at the moment.
Ooh, that just, I still have chills. Oh my God.
I kind of feel like there's a hand on my shoulder. Thank you for following.
As I'm strumming, it's like, these black strings. And as I strum, I can see like this soft pink light, almost like a soft pink sunset coming through, peeking through that subconscious.
I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit of carnelian.
And you guys can hear my husband's truck pull up. He's coming home. And he parks right in front of my office.
Jaden says that we need to do this more often because our healing energy goes really well together.
Oh, I love that.
They also say thank you for the healing.
Oh, thank you all.
Jaden is one of my other favorite Reiki healers, by the way. Astral healing Reiki.
And my dog might bark for a second too. She has to greet him.
Of course. Why do husbands make so much noise? That's a good question. I don't have one.
I don't know.
Thank you for following. The people in my comments just roasting men.
It's great.
Specifically husbands, for the record.
he's a great one. He's very low maintenance. Doesn't ask for much.
I'm gonna switch from from sunstone to citrine.
Ooh. Hmm. No, I keep asking if I can move, and they're like, "No." I'm like, why?
Not yet.
Why, Mama? Why can't I?
They're just like, not yet. We're not there yet.
It's so funny.
Okay. If I can reach it. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't. This isn't an injury. I think it's Amazonite.
Amazonite. It looks like it. Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna use this for heart healing.
Ooh, yes. That'll be nice with this rose quartz.
Yeah. It feels very. It's gonna sound really weird. The energy feels like what soap tastes like.
That's funny.
Very clean, I guess, but in like the weird way. That sounded really strange, but I'm like, I don't know how else to describe this. This is what it feels like to me.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Hey, okay. Well, if you had parents that like to punish you for literally no reason, sometimes they put soap in your mouth. And so, you end up knowing what the taste of soap is. Or you're taking a shower and you get soap in your mouth. Like,
or you inhale it, like me.
Or you inhale it.
In your face. Because you don't know how to breathe when you're washing your face.
Yeah. Literally. Oh my goodness. Cilantro. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah.
I love cilantro.
I'm going to go ahead and use another shell. The spirals are good for transitioning and change, but I'm also feeling like it's doing something else, so give me a second on that one.
Since you're using those two really like sweet stones, I feel like they're asking me to step it up a little bit in the subconscious, so we're going to do obsidian and black kyanite.
Oh, okay, we're getting real into it.
But I'm going to try to be really gentle so it's still just in the background and you're not feeling a ton of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna call your name Rudya because I don't want to just say rude. Dear, I think that you need to be working on your sacral chakra, but also your heart chakra. If you're going specifically for mental health, Focusing on clearing away the negative thoughts and negativity within the mind would be a good start. If you're going for crystals, I would go for sunstone, smoky quartz, black obsidian, and amethyst are going to be really good options for you. Also, lepidolite would be a good option too.
Will this be going on my channel? If I can download it. I don't know. Can you download dual lives on both
I don't
sides?
know.
I'll see if it'll let me
Yeah.
download it, because I don't know if it'll be on like both sides where we could both download it.
Yeah, it might be. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's spelled a little bit differently, but lepidolite. Jaden says that they think that we can download it.
Okay, yeah. If it'll let me, I'll upload it.
I'm gonna switch from the seashell to just Reiki in this hand.
I feel like it's kind of getting intense with the subconscious here. I even got a little nauseous myself, so I'm sorry if you got a little wave of nausea here.
Hey. Lepidolite's kind of like a purplish color. Yeah, I got really nauseated all of a sudden, so I was like, hold on, let me like switch into just Reiki for helping with that.
Yeah, I think that was me. My bad.
No, not just you either. I think it was like in general, because there have been a lot of people who are nauseated on my side as well.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of stomach issues today, which I thought was connected to anxiety, which I think partially might be it, but I think it's also just general
Yeah.
issues. I think I missed a comment earlier that asked what our favorite crystals were. I am a fan of a lot of crystals. My favorites at the moment are probably jaspers, and I want to say my Macabre jasper, aka Crocodile jasper, is probably my favorite. He has a little face, by the way, and I absolutely love him. But I think that one's my favorite.
I think mine is still Septarian, hands down, just because of the massive journey we went on when I first started exploring crystals. I think I have a piece of it over here. Where is it? Where did it go? Or maybe, oh, it's in front of my face, like normal. So it's mostly like calcite and aragonite, and then sometimes it'll have some gray, which is limestone.
That looks really cool.
It has a very deep ocean energy to it. So grounding and comforting. Really helped me with like deep-seated fears. So if you need something for like a phobia, I would even say Septarian.
Might have to get some Septarian. Also, Jaden, it depends on the reading. My deity confirmations are about $15. Eventually, I'm going to be doing, I actually have the stuff for it. I just need to post the actual thing. Energy healing videos where not videos, energy readings. So basically, use Reiki in order to read what your energy is and what you need to work on during that moment. It won't be an actual Reiki healing session, but then I do a little painting of what you need to work on and how I see your chakras, basically. Just the 7 main ones, unless one of the other ones pop in really strong, in which case then I would probably add that in. But I would do a little painting and then send that to you. I'm thinking I'm going to do like 35 for that one. But yeah.
Someone was wanting me to show my cotton candy ocean jasper.
It's pretty.
This is the one you're talking about, right? It looks like a sweet tart to me because it's so round.
It really does.
I love this one. It's so yummy. And then someone was asking me favorite ways to manifest.
Yeah.
Manifest on new moons is my absolute favorite way.
Which we have one on the 21st.
Yes. So set your intentions. I don't know if I'll have a Reiki manifestation session this new moon, but you could write your intentions on paper, burn them under the new moon. I love doing that. The energy is just so powerful for manifesting under the new moon.
Also to answer your question, I'm using emerald now because I just got called to it. But someone asked how I felt about emerald. I love emerald. It's a very soft, heart healing crystal. I also really like it for connecting your heart chakra to your high heart chakra. Yeah, they're really good.
It kind of feels like a grandparent to me too.
Yeah. Also, I switched to selenite and emerald.
Nice. Yeah, my guides are still like, you're in the subconscious. And I'm like,
yeah,
all right, I will be here. You have an ocean jasper that looks kind of like that, but it has green. Yes. Those new ocean jaspers, like the eighth vein one, I don't have an eighth vein one over here with me now, but they had the orbs in it, kind of like your crocodile jasper. They have like
Oh,
a on them. And the new veins look like cotton candy, like almost all of them.
I love that. Also, have a good night, Kiki. Be safe. Yeah, we're kind of trying to do like a good balance when it comes to subconscious and physical. So anytime I feel nausea or anxiety pick up, I immediately hop onto that. But at the moment, I'm working on the heart, um, and they're working in the subconscious. Though I might hop into mental health as well in a minute because I'm feeling like there's something very specific that I need to unlock for you guys in relation to possibly fear. In which case, we might go into aura light.
I keep seeing like this person, there's no like face or like
Mm-hmm.
features, but they are just glowing um, Reiki. They look like Reiki energy to me. And
Huh.
as I keep strumming, I keep seeing them like peek through behind like a curtain.
They're like, let me out. Let me out. That's so funny.
Maybe you could help unlock that too.
Maybe.
Oh, Elena, so with the emotion question, meditation absolutely helped me with that. And whenever you start to feel like an extremely strong emotion, take a step back for a minute, let yourself have a minute and be like, okay, I may be angry about XYZ, but pick it apart and be like, is this something I really need to react to, or can I just, you know, calm down and think about it later, if that makes sense.
Sapphic Geek. Also, first of all, I love your username. Oh my goodness. Magnificent. But how do I cleanse my crystals? There's a lot of different ways to cleanse them depending on the type. Some of them I put underneath running water. Some of them I put in rice or salt. Be careful because some can't go into salt. Sometimes I just bury them in the dirt for a while. You can put them in your own house plants or you can bury them outside if you'd like to. Underneath the full moon is the number one way that I do it. I put them next to big selenites and satin spars. And then for charging, you can either do the burying option as well, or you can put them under the sun, depending on the crystal. Some, like amethyst, can't go in the sun for too long. You could leave it there for probably an hour. Um, Things like that.
Oh, for headaches, Elena, I love green calcite for headaches. I'm a migraine sufferer, so I love to put that one on my head. It has such a cooling energy, like metaphysically and physically. For essential oils, I don't really use them a ton, but I would do lavender. It's one of my favorites for headaches.
Of course. Oh, it's just because it'll lose its color. That's the only reason you can't leave amethyst in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only reason. Same with rose quartz.
Isn't there one type of amethyst that won't fade as quickly? Which one is it?
That is a good question. I'm not sure.
I want to say Brazilian, but I may be totally wrong.
So I just unlocked something in the mind, but now we're working in the heart because something else also needs unlocked. Yeah, I just unlocked something in the mind. Not quite sure what it was, but it was like some kind of block from you guys allowing yourself to do.
I feel like that you're helping with my subconscious work now here.
Yeah.
Like I've been trying to sweep it away with the obsidian, bring it forward with the obsidian and sweep it away with the kyanite.
I'm using Preonite for unconditional loving energy to add some support into the heart because we're doing some really heavy energy in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the rose. Yeah, there's one of my old favorite songs that I listened to when I was a kid. Um, was some ironically a song that was basically like, I would rather feel pain than nothing at all, because when you're emotionally numb, you can't really connect with it. I know what that song is actually about, by the way. I'm just going to ignore that because I'm like, no. But for me, in the emotional context, it was very intense with that. I feel like someone's going to be crying in a second. Also, this is pre-night.
I also just brought in the mental emotional symbol too.
Literally.
Thank you for the rose, Irolyn. So the upcoming new moon, I don't remember astrology wise what it's in, but definitely if you want to manifest, do that on the new moon.
I'm glad that you knew what song I was talking about. I love the song. Still great. But I feel like it's inappropriate to sing on live, so I'm just gonna not do that one. It's in Aries. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, is it in Aries?
Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with Aries. It's just the Aries energy is a little intense for me.
Yeah, very emotionally intense. I feel like if there's really something you're wanting, like especially like career wise, I'm picking up on, like Aries is the sign to get behind on that one. Very interesting. That just kind of came through.
Okay, we're doing inner child healing on the heart space right now, you guys. Ooh, I'm automatically picking up on the neglect wound.
Ooh. I feel like bringing rose quartz in, but I don't have another hand to stick it in.
Yeah, I just set down my pre-night because I need to focus on this one, but
Here, maybe I could do something like this for a second.
yeah.
3 stones.
Hey, that's a first. I'm wanting to use my ammonite again for helping with transitions.
Mm-hmm.
You getting sleepy?
Ricki, that person I'm seeing is coming through. Here we go.
Hey! I wonder who it is.
I think it's the person, like collectively, it's the person in the
Oh,
subconscious.
that makes sense. So they're like finally coming out of their
Mm-hmm.
shell. Their
Mm-hmm.
shell.
Yep.
Sorry, I love puns. Right now we're using citrine and ammonite fossil. This one was actually gifted to me by an old coworker, and when I tell you I almost cried when he gave it to me, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
what? It was so sweet. He was just like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna use it, and I don't need it. I was just gonna get rid of it, and I'm like, he's like, I just want to give it to you. And I'm sitting here like going to cry. I'm like, you thought of me first and foremost, but also it's a fossil. I carried it around me the entire day. I was so excited.
Ooh, okay. So I know I said it was more in the background here, but I feel like for pretty much everyone, doing the visualization of seeing this person who is just beaming golden light, have them step out of that dark subconscious, come out, like step into that power, and then integrate with you.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I actually have to take this crystal out of my necklace because we're going to be using kunzite.
Let them come forward, feel them integrate, feel that power from them, that confidence.
If you feel like crying, it's okay to do so. Also, it smells like perfume. Very florally. Kind of like old grandma perfume, but not really.
Hmm,
But like floral.
that's very interesting.
Ooh, ow. Okay. Might be a little intense in the heart space.
I feel like for some of you, you're almost there, like you're feeling that power, you're feeling that sigh of like, yes, I can. I can do anything.
I think the special herbal remedy you're talking about would smell a little bit different than that, unless you have like rose petals and lavender mixed in. But
Wait, can this go on YouTube now? Will they flag?
oh, we're good. We didn't say the name. We're just talking about rose petals and lavender. I don't know what they're talking
Just
about.
rose petals and lavender, nothing else.
Exactly.
Okay, I feel like it's finally broken free.
I'm seeing an image of a cat.
Cat.
For some reason, I want to say let your claws out.
Yeah?
So some of you might be holding back anger, but anger is really healthy. Obviously, learn to express it in a healthy way, but make sure that you're not holding. Anger is a form of self protection. So when you're getting angry about something, usually it's because someone hurt you or they did something to disrespect your boundaries. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it's unwarranted because it's from a previous trauma that you're projecting onto a new person. However, notice when you get angry like that and for what reason, and think about the original issue that caused this anger and grief, because it's extremely important that you learn to protect yourself and set those firm boundaries.
Brought in yellow calcite to bring in some sunny, fresh energy.
It's kind of feeling like a kid playing on a swing set.
Mm-hmm. I always envision like a kid in a field of wildflowers just like running.
I love that. Makes me think of The Sound of Music.
Mm. I feel like after this live, a lot of you are going to have some integration. So you're probably going to feel really tired. So maybe for the next few days, really make sure you can rest as much as you can. And I feel like a lot of you are going to have that like overwhelming confidence of like, wow, things don't have to be hard anymore. Because I haven't been giving myself the credit for my abilities that, I deserve.
Oh. I just saw the image of like a little kid yelling for their mom.
Aww.
Thank you for the roses. I'm so sorry, Satori. TikTok just gave me the notification of you've been live for 90 minutes. You should take a break. And I'm like, we're gonna be hopping off pretty soon anyways, so
I feel like that subconscious work that I was picking up on, like we did what we needed to do in this one. Like, yes.
definitely.
The universe lately has been asking for so much subconscious work. I actually had it come up in an appointment yesterday, and I was like, wow.
I think even for me, it's been my main focus over the last couple of days, and it's going to be a kind of a constant battle for me for a little bit, is releasing fear in general,
Mm-hmm.
in connection to trying new things and getting out there more because of previous experiences. So,
Yes.
like survival mode, protection mode.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the subconscious too. It's that
Mm.
a lot of it is fear, but it's for protection because your subconscious wants you to stay alive. So
Yeah,
it's not always healthy in the way it expresses itself, but its main purpose is to make sure you go on. And sometimes that can keep you from doing things that would be good for you because of past experiences.
definitely. Yeah, it can be really rough. But it's all worth the healing eventually. It'll get easier as time goes on and healing continues.
Right.
I don't know why. I keep getting called to use this little rubber duck thing, and I don't. Hot Wheels, hey. We're about to hop off actually in just like a minute or two, but I'm going to attempt to use this and see what happens, but
Let's see. I'm interested.
to watch there be nothing. It feels like an eraser. Like that's what it feels like. I don't.
It feels kind of playful too. I guess because it's a rubber duck. That's so funny.
Yeah. Exactly. Hello. I know. I'm sorry. I'm always on in the mornings now because it just works better with my schedule. After April, I want to say 25th, I should be able to go on in the evenings again. But I'm also going to be live more often because I won't be working at the office anymore because it's a seasonal
Right.
position. So you guys will have me basically full time. Hello. Speaking of, if you guys want a reading from me, links in the bio. Um, if you want a Reiki session, I do actually have them available now on my Etsy, but you can also go to this lovely person. They offer them and they have an entire website for them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm live Mondays and Wednesdays at night, 9 p.m. Eastern. So you can have me at night. You can have Ricky in the morning.
Yes. Tuesdays and Fridays for me, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time though.
Sorry if you heard my dog whining. I think she's getting excited.
Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a bird.
Oh, it's a bird. It's not my dog. It's a bird.
Yep, maybe. Who knows?
She always knows exactly when it's time for things to happen.
Literally.
Their internal clocks are amazing.
All right, I'm gonna hop into using some pyrite real quick, and then after that, I'll do energy protection, and we can call it good if you're ready to go.
Yeah. And I'll do my tuck in on my side. Tuck you into your little bed. I'm not gonna lie, some of you may even be kind of physically sore from the subconscious work.
Yeah.
Just hydrate and take care of yourself as best as you can. What was that?
My mom tripped on baby gate. I was like, oh,
That's too funny.
she's fine. She got back up.
Good, good, good.
Oh my goodness. Well, like I'm gonna like start cry laughing. Okay.
Um,
I'm glad that Reiki is helping, and I hope that you're okay. Being at the hospital, that's not fun.
mm-mm.
All right, guys. I'm going to do a little energy cleanse for removing the stagnant energy that you picked up through the day. And then I'm going to do an energy protection for you guys.
Lucy girl. So excited. We have a giant ball. I mean, I'm talking like this big that she loves to play with now.
I love that. I love dogs. Of course. And I love angel numbers. I get them quite frequently too, especially when I'm going through an episode. My guides are like, hey, here's some numbers to get you by. And I'm sitting here like, thanks. I'm just like, yeah, thanks for the support. I'm going to go cry for 2 days. Bye. I love them. They're great.
And I'm just kind of smoothing out the energy.
There's a lot of Archangel energy popping through. I just felt Archangel Michael come in, and I'm like, oh, hi.
I work with him a lot.
Yeah, me too. I gave him a piece of cake the other day. He likes cake, by the way. And apparently he likes gummy bears. Literally. All right, we're going to do some energy protection. Oh, well, that's funny. He came in right as I was going to do the energy protection.
That's great. Always on time.
Literally. Just like Archangel Metatron. So he knows before you even know.
Lucy girl. Normally when I do my lives at night, she's already sleepy.
Literally.
But it's PLAY time.
All right, you guys. So I'm good on my side. You have the energy cleanse and the protection, and we worked on a lot of things today: heart work, subconscious work, and physical ailments. I hope that it helped quite a bit. Sandal fun, I love that.
You're all tucked into your bed made of Reiki.
Yep.
Thank you all for joining. Thank you for the roses, Errolyn.
Definitely. We love you guys, and we hope that you have a wonderful day. It was nice doing the live with Carolyn and being able to see all of you.
I love it. I love this morning cozy stream.
Oh, me too. Also, if you want to do this again, let me know.
Yes, that would be so much fun. All right. Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
you guys. We'll see you next time.